Hello, my name's Donna Megbeer. I'm one of the consultant breast surgeons here at the Breast Centre in Cardiff. We're trying to put together some videos to help you self-manage at home. These series of exercises should follow on from those that you've been looking at in the BAPS app. We're hoping to cover some of what our specialist physiotherapist Tor would have covered in her one-to-one sessions. But we are hoping in the next few weeks to develop a Ask the Experts question and answer session. So if you do have any questions about exercise or breast cancer, then please do email them to thebreastcentreuhl@gmail.com. Thanks.
So normally at about 2 to 3 weeks post-op, we would ring our patients at home here in Cardiff and find out how they're getting on with their exercises. Normally our patients will go home with an exercise sheet and they'll be using the BAPS app to progress their exercises. Hopefully you're about 3 or 4 weeks down the line from your surgery and you're ready to progress on to new exercises. So if you've found the exercises on the BAPS app relatively easy to do and you're getting your range back, we can start to progress into more weight-bearing positions, putting a little bit more pressure through the arms. We're going to start that in a standing position and then progress on to working on the floor later on. So for this exercise, I'm going to ask Reece to pop his hands flat on the wall, and I'm going to get him to lean towards the wall and then gradually push himself away. As that becomes easier, we're going to take a step backwards to make it harder. And one more step. If you find it comfortable pushing your body weight off the wall at this point, we can move into weight bearing in mat position. So for this exercise, we're going to be weight bearing through the arms by getting down onto the floor in a cat position. Donna's got her hands directly underneath her shoulders and a nice neutral spine at this point. What we're going to ask you to do first is to tuck the head down under and lift the chest and arch the back. Then from there, we're going to lift the head up, drop the tummy down so the head and bottom are facing up and your tummy is down towards the mat. And then repeat, oscillating between those two positions, the camel and the cat. This next exercise is going to be challenging the weight bearing slightly more. So we're going to break it down into small sections, and you only progress when you're happy that you're able to do each part of the exercise comfortably and securely. So we're going to start with the spine in a nice neutral position, and I'm going to ask Donna to stretch one hand out in front of her and back, and then change hands and back and repeat. Shifting weight from one arm to the other. Once you're happy with that, we're going to move on to the legs. So we're going to kick one leg slowly out behind with the toes pointing down and replace. And change legs and back and repeat. Once you're happy you can manage that, we're going to combine the two movements and do one arm with the opposite leg. And back. And shift over to the other side. Trying to maintain balance all the time, keeping a nice neutral spine. So, for this exercise we're going to thread the needle. So Donna is going to be passing one hand underneath the gap made by the other side, and then rotating back out the other direction, lifting the arm up into the air. And repeat. And lift. And swap sides. So for this last weight bearing exercise, we're going to start in a neutral position, and I'm going to ask Donna to sit back on her heels, stretch her hands out in front of her and rest her head down on the mat in child's pose. From there, we're going to come up, putting weight through the arms and dropping the pelvis down to the mat, lifting the head up into cobra. And lift the pelvis back up and slowly return into child's position. And repeat. If you can do this slowly and with control, and you find it comfortable, we can add an addition at the end, coming into cobra, bend the elbows to lie flat on the mat, then push up, back into the cobra position and return to child's pose. Hopefully you found these exercises useful. If you struggled with any or you need more support, please get in contact with us through your breast care nurse or via our email, thebreastcentreuhl@gmail.com.